Hi, welcome to East Voyager Academy of Charlotte. I am Miss Wu. I am our Dean of Academics and Faculty, and we are Charlotte's first and only full immersion Mandarin charter school. Right now we are from pre-K up to 5th grade. Next year we'll be adding on 6th grade. We offer a one-of-a-kind education to students and parents of North Carolina State. And the education we provide is all about strong academics, intercultural competence, and English, Mandarin, bilingual proficiency. So today we're taking you a tour around the school so you can see what we're about. And then after that, we'll sit down and answer all your questions that you may have about our school. We're so excited for you to be here with us, and let's go. Hello, and welcome to East Voyager. So this is our main front office. Here you can see this is Miss Perez. She'll be the first face you see when you come here, and she'll help you with anything that you need. So over here, as you can see, this is our cafeteria. The students will have lunch over here. Over here is our auditorium. So in the auditorium, this is where we have our school assemblies and any school events. Moving forward, let's go see the library and media center. All right, so as you see behind me, we have our library. We have a mix of English and Chinese books coded by their reading level. Here we also have our computer lab. So we have a mix of modern and traditional technology to really give the best and most balanced education to all our students. Here is our playground. We're at East Voyager. We are all about community. This was designed by our students, built by our parents and teachers, and made possible by the help of Kaboom and Krispy Kreme. So here is our classroom building. We're going to take a tour, show you inside to see our classrooms. As you can see, we have security. This gate, when we're not having drop off and pick off, this is always closed and the classroom doors are always locked. Let's go inside. All right, so here we are in our Chromebook lab. So teachers can bring their children here and take advantage of all the technology that we have for our kids. In addition to this, we also have a Chromebook for every student here at East Voyager. Hello, so here is one of our classrooms. This is our first grade class, so let's show you. As you can see, their names are here, but they're all in Mandarin. And so when you walk in, you see that it is just like any other elementary classroom, except that everything is in Mandarin. And that is how Mandarin Immersion works. So I'm going to answer more of your questions about that in just a minute. So what is Mandarin Immersion and how does it work? So Mandarin Immersion is the concept that subject matter is taught in a target language, which in East Voyager's case, that is Mandarin. And so here at East Voyager, math is always taught in Mandarin. And so the concept is that students being in that environment pick up the language naturally in a way that you do with your native language. And that's how it works. It does sound kind of crazy, but kids, they're really adaptable, and the younger they are, the easier it is, and it definitely works. So that's what Mandarin Immersion is and how it works. What does the schedule look like? So the schedule is, right now we follow a different model for the younger grade versus the older grades. From kindergarten up to 2nd grade, we follow 75% model, 25% model. That means kids are spending 75% of their day in Mandarin. So that would be math, social studies, and science. And then they also have their Mandarin English language arts class, which is based on learning how to read the characters, how to write the characters. And then 25% of their day will still be taught in English. So they still have English language arts. Their related arts will still be in Mandarin, since we have a wonderful dance teacher who teaches Chinese dance and PE and many other classes as well. Now, for the older grades, from 3rd up to 6th, it would be more of a 50-50 model because they're older and there's also testing. So that schedule means that half of their day is spent in Mandarin, half of their day is spent in English. So they would have an afternoon and morning class, and so kids will switch. And as we are adding 6th grade next year, that's going to look more like a block schedule. Now, the curriculum. East Voyager curriculum was designed to encourage students to develop intellectual curiosity and critical thinking skills. So basically, we follow all of North Carolina standards, but we incorporate Mandarin into it. And so here, when we talk about strong academics and intercultural competence, we also really want to engage students into critical thinking and just have those problem-solving skills moving forward. So that's what the curriculum looks like here at East Voyager. So EVA is committed for all East Voyager families. Learning never stops. We are proud to say that we are the first and only charter school in North Carolina to immediately provide virtual classes to our students. So after heavily preparing for this event, we went live with the program on March 17th, less than 24 hours after schools were closed. Let's take a look at some of what our industry-leading classrooms are doing.
我没写完了，因为我不知道怎么写啊。
我把每一句话都发到 Class Dojo 上了，朋友们。
We know that the dog's name has to be Mongo because right here it says Mom tells Mongo, and there's Mom, and here's the dog, and we know the cat's name is Cutie, so the dog's name has to be Mongo. Mom tells Mongo to play nice with Cutie.
你觉得应该选谁 ？A、B、C 选谁？你觉得选谁？
A
选 A， 一个涂色，对不对？好，恭喜你答对了，谢谢你的回答，请关麦，谢谢。
That is truly awesome, and we are so grateful for our world-class, amazing teachers, staff, and families. How can I help my child if we do not speak Mandarin? You don't. That's the simple answer. Parents do not have to speak Mandarin to help. We're providing you a one-of-a-kind experience here at East Voyager. All you have to do, honestly, is just help with the English part, because if kids are spending their days in Mandarin, then as long as they understand the concepts, they can do the math, they can do the science. They just don't necessarily have the English vocabulary with it. They just know it in Mandarin. So all we have to ask is parents really help with the English vocabulary parts. So for example, homework will still be sent home in English. So all you have to do is, if they know the concept, then, oh, I know this, I just don't know the vocabulary. So we just need that support of having parents keep reading to their students in English and leave the rest of it to us. I mean, that's why you send your students to us, especially at East Voyager, so that we can give that experience to you, that education that you may not be able to provide at home, to better prepare your students and children for the future. At what age can or should my child begin learning in a Mandarin Immersion environment? The younger the better. We have pre-K, which is 100% in Mandarin, and that is the perfect age, but obviously maybe you're not hearing about this school until now and your child's a little bit older. Kindergarten and first grade are definitely very good choices to begin, but honestly, you can learn a language at any age. It just depends on how you do it. So the younger kids don't need as much support. They just come in and go, oh, this is just what it is, and it's not as big as a transition. But for kids older, around third grade and second grade, it is going to be a little bit different. And so if it is, but that's Mandarin is something you really want, we do tell parents that there will be some more preparation for you guys to get ready. And definitely, ask your student, look, this is Mandarin. Look into it, see if your kid is really interested in it. Those kind of things for the older kids. But honestly, any age you can, but it just requires different levels of preparation and just getting ready for that. That's what we advise. So how do I enroll and how do we get started? Enrollment is super easy. It can be done all online. If you just go to this address here, all directions, information will be there. And from there, you should be getting an email with an offer. And just so make sure to check your email. And if you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to contact us and let us know. Thank you.